this is Danny from MABRIK. Today we're going to start on a new series of Warhammer videos focusing on the individual factions of the Warhammer 40K universe. In this video we're going to be talking about the Adeptus Astartes. The Adeptus Astartes, commonly known as Space Marines and colloquially as Angels of Death, are one of the most elite and feared fighting forces in the Imperium of Man. The primary unit of organization is the Chapter, a self-contained army fully equipped with its own transport, non-combatant support staff, etc. There are around 1,000 chapters, each comprising of 1,000 Space Marines. There are far too few Space Marines to form the Imperium's main military forces. Instead, they operate as highly mobile strike forces. They are entrusted with the most dangerous missions, such as lightning raids behind enemy lines, infiltration, and tunnel fighting. Through selection, training, and conditioning, Marines are physically, mentally, and spiritually superior to any other Imperial soldier. Originating from the Thunder Warriors, the first Space Marines were created from the genetic material of the Primarchs after they were spirited away from the Emperor by the Gods of Chaos in the aftermath of the Unification Wars. 20 legions of Space Marines were created, each from the genetic material of a specific Primarch. The first Astartes were created only by the massive effort of the Emperor and countless Terran scientists of the Astartes Biotechnical Division, who worked deep within the Himalaya Mountains. The original Astartes gene seed was unstable and caused its subjects to degrade rapidly, but once it was stabilized by samples provided by newly rediscovered Primarchs, long-term stability was achieved. The legions took part in the Great Crusade, during which the lost Primarchs were rediscovered and given command of their respective legions. The crusade, lasting for 2 centuries, ended with the treachery of one of the Primarchs, Horus, who led at least half of the legions in a rebellion known as the Horus Heresy against the Emperor. In the final battle for control of the future of mankind, Horus was slain by the Emperor. With the rebellion defeated, those legions who had sided with Horus were driven into the Eye of Terror. The legions which had remained loyal were eventually reorganized according to the dictates of the Codex Astartes in the event known as the Second Founding. Each legion was divided into several autonomous chapters, which remain the primary unit of the Space Marines to the current day. Successive foundings over the millennia have created new chapters. There are now around 1,000 chapters in existence, each chapter ultimately descending from one of the Loyalist legions. Later, in the closing days of the 41st millennium, the resurrected Robert Guilliman and his Mechanicum researchers oversaw the creation of a new generation of Astartes known as the Primaris Space Marine. I hope you enjoyed this first video into the makeup and overview of the Adeptus Astartes. Please stay tuned for more videos where we'll go into the individual factions specifically, the next one being the Ultramarines. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. Happy wargaming!